Hey, how's everybody doing? Spike in the shop. I hope my sound's good and y'all can hear me okay. And all the Harleys are going by today. I live on the highway out here. It's pretty starting to be a better day, so they all rumbling down the road. So yeah, I get to listen to them all in my shop. Let me get these out of my ear so I can not be hollering at you guys. So anyway, anybody comes in, let me know if your sound's okay and how things are going and if it's working or whatever. So kind of want to know before I get started too far here and get too crazy on this project. So anyway, here's what happened. I got a message on the old email. It says Dan Hurd. Okay. Me and him had talked about almost a year ago before I got sick, and he'd had his bout with the heart thing. And so we both got a little healthy, and he sent me an email and he says, I like the looks of that electric Highbanker there. He says, how about sending one to Canada for us? And I said, well, let's just do that. So, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece of plastic. We're going to mold a piece of plastic. We're going to trim a piece of plastic. We're going to mount a piece of plastic. And we're going to make a whole machine. So it's going to look like this one right here when I get done with it. So that's what I'm working on for him today. We're going to build Dan one of those and get it built for him. So, hey, y'all just follow along with me while I get on it. And if you got questions, put them in the thing down there, and I'll try my best to give you those and the answers to them best I can. And just understand, this is my way of doing things. That's the way things go around here. So Spike's prospecting is Spike. That's all. So nobody else here. You don't see nobody else out here doing this. So, hey, y'all just hang on. Let's go get it done, and let's make a sluice. So I'll show you all the steps of what goes into making this thing. First thing we got to have is some air compressor and some vacuum. So I'm going to go around here and hook them up, but I got to turn them on. So I've got y'all on my fancy rolling on my camera stand, excuse me guys there, but it's sitting on top of my cord for my electrical meter, so that wasn't too cool. So it wouldn't move very good. So anyway, we can move around the shop a little bit today, and we can go to different places and see different things and all that good stuff. So what we got to do, we got to start off, we've got to cut a piece of plastic to fit inside this machine. I've already got the right mold in it, so let's go ahead and just put the right piece of plastic in it to make it work. So man, there's a little bit of dirt on the floor making this thing a little hard to move around. Okay, so let me get a piece of plastic, get it over to the table. We'll get it cut down for the size we need to make this piece of plastic for him. Okay, let's get started. I just happen to have one set right here. Oh, me. I made a little change on the mold pattern. Hope y'all can still hear me way over there where I'm at. And I made a little mold change pattern on some stuff here. And so I had to trim these pieces just a little bit from where I had them to make them work just a little better. So let me take y'all around the corner here. Y'all just hang on. I'll try not to run you into anything. I'll try to bring you in where I'm going to work and let you see what's happening. So now we got this little camera on the arm here that can go up and around, and there you go. Whoever's out there, hello. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Let me loosen up this little doodad on the camera so I can twist it just a little easier. And a little more. Okay, sorry for the interruptions, guys. Okay, y'all can see that, I guess. All right. Okay, so what we got to do, we got to trim this piece of plastic down just a smidge to make this work in the machine. So I'm going to cut it right there. Try not to block y'all too much, but I just can't help it sometimes when I'm doing this. Make sure I'm right before I mess up. There we go. Got that part out of the way. Okay, so now we'll get this piece off the side. It's kind of a little small piece. Might be a little hard to break. Normally I can just snap the whole piece with my arm, but this ain't going to work that way. So we're going to have to use a little tool here to make this work. There we go, guys. Okay. I don't know who's out there. Nobody now, but that's okay. Somebody will see it later on. Let's get the dust off of it. Got that done. Now we set that aside and let it set. Okay. You know what I gotta have? Hey, bud. You know what I gotta have? I gotta have some air compressor and some vacuum. And my circuits are mixed up in my Alexa system, so I'll have to tell it something different. So y'all excuse what I tell it. But computer, turn on studio lights. Okay. This is the vacuum line. Pull vacuum on the parts. We'll hook it on right here. And we got an air line. There we go. Won't be a pain, guys. We'll hook the air line on right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. The microphone's in the way. There you go. Sorry. Hook the air on right there. Hook the vacuum on right here. And we got this thing warming up and getting some system pressure. So, okay, so let's get her going. Let's see. Let's move back a little bit. I got you so close now, I can't work. We're going to move across the room. I'll have to send y'all a picture of my fancy camera stand one of these days. Y'all enjoy this, I got a feeling. Okay, so now let's get this up a little bit like that. So it can see. There you go. How's that? All right. Now, if the sound cuts out anything, somebody please let me know so I can take care of it, because I'm not monitoring, I'm working. So it should be okay. I do have a cable that's got a pinch placed in it I'm a little worried about over there. So let me close this up. I gave myself a notice. Okay, here we go. So I got the handy dandy step stool I use here. I'm going to get up on top and open the machine up like that. And I got to do a little dust. You know, I should have done this the other way. Okay, now let's test the mold. Make sure it's coming up in frame where we want it. Here. All right. Now, I can think about anything I want to, Mr. Partridge. No doubt. I can, usually. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay. Oh, man. Somehow the valve got somehow the valve got closed on the vacuum system. So I'm waiting on vacuum now, guys. So, hey, that's all you can do when you make a mistake. Wait it out, right? There we go. That's a little better. I ain't feel like I'm going to break my dang neck now looking up to see y'all on the camera there. So anyway, hope y'all are doing good today. I'm just starting off the day with a few projects here, and I got this message, and I said, well, I got to get this done because he needs it in Canada, and it takes it a while to get there. So, yeah, it does. So let's get her warmed up, and I got my fancy LED lights on in there. That's not the heaters. I'll turn the heaters on in a minute. I just put the lights on it. So when I want to work on the machine, I can turn them on nice and bright like that to work on it. Okay. I got about 20 inches of vacuum. It's going to take it a bit. I need about 20 more inches of vacuum, so it's going to take it a few minutes. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? It's all I can ask you. And just stick around. And I know partridges are out there, the family with the bus. Now, who else is out there? Give me a note. Let me know. I'd appreciate knowing. So, like I say, I'm just trying to get used to using this new YouTube system I got going here, whatever it's called. Yeah. Ooh, that camera's a little funky, wonky. Sorry about that, guys. It's what it is. Hey, Matto. Hey, brother, how you doing? We're going to make a part to send to the man Dan Hurd. So if any of y'all know him or got a link to him, send him a link. Tell him, hey, Spike's on there right now live making your part. We're going to do the first part. I don't know how far we're going to go today. We may do it in sections. I just have to see how the day goes. But first we got to mold a tray because I run out of trays, and I took the last one off the shelf and shipped it out yesterday. So, hey, that's what it's going to take. We got to get her done. So let me check the vacuum around here. Oh, we gaining. I need me about 12 more inches of vacuum and I'll be there. So we gaining on it, guys. Hey, anybody got any questions, y'all ask away. This is a little baffle I made out of foil just to reflect a little heat back on that front edge, just to add a little heat to the front edge because it just didn't quite work. So you got that right. Jeremy, yep, there he goes. So, hey, guys, I'm just doing what I do. You know, I make parts and make stuff and put it together and send it out the door. So somebody said once you didn't want to see what goes on inside the sausage factory. I don't know. Maybe do. We'll see. We'll turn a little heat on. Start putting a little heat in this plastic. It's cold in here, so it may take it a while to get warm. And I may have to heat it up in a couple of stages here. I got a plan. I don't know if y'all can see the heat starting to work yet or not, but let me give you a little peek. You ready? You see the glow going on up inside? Let me see if I can get a better angle for you. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Let me see what's happening here. See there? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let this thing heat up, get it nice and hot. Then we're going to push the mold up, turn the vacuum on, and make part. So that's what we got going, guys. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see that plastic or not. It's up quite up there where you can see it, I don't think. But look down in there. You see how it's bowing up? Got a bow to it. Let y'all watch that a second. What it'll do is it'll relax that bow out of it and go down. And you know, that's probably a really good view for making this part where it come up and shoot. I might just leave it right there, guys. I like that. So y'all watching that plastic, you see it's starting to wrinkle a little bit now. Next thing it's going to do is it's going to drop and swoop and go down this way and relax. So once it relaxes, then we can get a little more heat in it and make parts. So. Gotta have my magic heat gun, temperature gun. Man, uh-oh. Gotta change that. $169. Got to get it up to about $275. So hey, we're working on it. Or 196. Keep working here like this right now. I'm gonna have to wait. Can't get here to work. I'm gonna try to get ahead of myself a little bit there, get some more plastic cut, but well, that didn't work. Oh yeah. You know, y'all see in there when I done that? Just lay it down, kind of spread out, man. You see it? We'll let that sit just a minute. We hoping the first part comes off the machine right, so we don't have to make a bunch more. Because I got plastic over there, but I'd rather just get one. Okay, so that's a big piece of plastic not to come out right. So hope for the best, guys, and give me that thumbs up on that one if you would. Okay, so let's hope for the best. Okay, we got plenty of vacuum now. Plenty of vacuum. Vacuum valve ready. Air compressor's ready. We're moving. Just waiting on temperature. So hey, a 241. We getting there now. A 220. Got to get those edges hot so it'll seal. If it does that, we can make a part. We make a part, guess what I get? I get a Tootsie Pop. When part comes off the machine, I get a Tootsie Pop. That's my reward system for working in the shop. think it's time to make this part, guys. Let's see if it works. Turning off the power. Removing the heater. And raising up the mold. And turning on some vacuum. There you go, baby. Pull on down there. Oh, yeah. Hope y'all was able to see that happen and the way it works. So that's what happens. Let me take you in a little closer now. We can move around a little bit. Take this arm up a little bit. First one of the day. Had a little cold on the edge there, but it ain't going nowhere. It's made a good one. I think we're going to be fine. Going to be fine, I believe, guys. Oh, power cord. My computer table here is self-powered, so I can unplug and it all works without being plugged up. But I like to keep the power to it so I can work. So, yep, we're going to let that run a few minutes and then we'll turn it off and bring it off the mold and see what she's looking like. I'm probably going to make another one, just make another tight one. That didn't quite as tight as I want, so I'll make another one right quick. Oh, it looks good. All the ripples are good. Got really good ripples in it. Just a little bit lacking on the edges. Might have been just a little low on my vacuum. I could build her on up. Oh, let's turn off the vacuum. Let it settle a minute. Y'all listen. You'll hear that thing turn loose from the mold. This part here, I'm going to hit this and the mold is going to pull back down out of there and leave the part up on top, we hope. There she goes. So, there's the part, there's the mold. Let's separate them. Here we go. And there would be the double deuce bottom tray for a sluice. Mr. Dan Hurd. Hey, brother, I'm building this for you. And it'll be in the mail Monday because I don't got a little bit more to do and I'm going to have her done. So we're going to get back working on it and keep on going. So, hey, let's keep doing it. Let's see what goes next. Ready? Let's go. Anyway, guys, step number one of building Mr. Hurd's sluice or electric Highbanker, we just got done with it there. So we're going to start on the next step of it and get another one done and keep working. So while I got the machine warmed up, I'm going to make about 3 more trays and use up this plastic. And then I'll come back on later on and trim it out and put it together and do all the other stuff. So we just finished step 1 and we'll move on to step 2 on this next one, and I'll be back a little later on, but you don't want to watch me make 3 or 4 more of these. That'd be kind of darn boring, wouldn't it? So, hey, y'all be good. Thanks for dropping in. Now you know how I make them, and they're made right there on my old homemade machine in the old Spike's Prospecting Shop. So, hey, y'all guys be good. Thank you for dropping in, and I appreciate you. And, hey, let's make some more. Got to spend the day doing something.